Hey everybody, happy Monday, and thanks for being here with us on Northern Life on this Monday. I don't know about you, Ryan, but the week of Thanksgiving, my brain just shifts, and I can't do anything this week until I start eating turkey and everything. Like I'm known for overeating, but this week in particular, I'm going to be stuffing my face. And now that I've got a girlfriend, Ryan, I've got multiple Thanksgivings I can go to. Wow. It's going to be a Thanksgiving extravaganza.
I don't know if we're having a potluck or anything here at the station, but that would have been another party to take advantage of.
There is I think they're bringing something in. I don't know who is, but at 11:30, I'm not going to be anywhere near here. But for the people that are working, that's very nice of them for doing that.
Also, I just learned from Director Paul Brown that 4 p.m. on the Thanksgiving Day is preempted, so I have Thanksgiving off now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So the whole day you're going to take off?
Yep.
Do you have to work Friday?
Yep, I'll be here on Friday, though.
Are you doing like news stuff?
I think so.
Are we doing any shows here?
I don't know.
We can talk about this off air, I guess, but we'll learn.
This could be an email.
It's going to be done in an email.
We'll save it for an email. Let's save you guys from this.
This whole show probably could have been done in an email. It's coming up today. We're going up the scenic North Shore, of course, meeting Dave Estrada, one of the coolest names up the North Shore, with Estrada Metal Art. He's the guy behind the amazing metal dinosaur pieces you've probably seen before up the North Shore. We're going to be helping him craft a metal woodpecker art piece, Ryan.
That was a lot of fun. And later, I'm going to share a recent experience I've had that has already proven to be quite beneficial to my health. Maybe it'll jumpstart your health career too, which will be awesome. We've been joking that guy being adjusted there kind of looks like one of our coworkers.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We'll save that for another email too. Let's get to a few great viewer comments from the folks at home to start the week. Got all sorts of pictures to share. Let's get to Kevin, who sent us this photo saying winter is here in Lakewood Township. I believe the snow didn't create that smiley face itself. I'm sure Kevin or someone in his family did that, but it was a great photo nonetheless.
That'd be wildly creepy if the snow did that itself. Oh my gosh.
That would be dangerous. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, call police. Next, Kim messaged our Northern Life Facebook page after Hunter was talking about the big hat outside Stormy Cromer in Ironwood, Michigan. Kim said, "Hey, I work there. Love you guys."
Oh, that's sweet. That's a huge hat, too.
It's a big hat. When you said life size, no, it's bigger than life size.
It's way bigger than life size.
It's a Paul Bunyan Stormy Cromer hat.
That might just fit your head.
Okay.
That was a roast.
Wow. Tough start to the week. That's an email to our office manager, Jen. Funny enough, who will be in our blindfold tomorrow. Yep.
What's going on?
We'll talk about it later in the show.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
I'll email you.
Because we also have a shoot scheduled for tomorrow, too, a blindfold shoot. So I'm like, how do you know about that? Because you're the one being blindfolded. Now it makes sense. Again, this is inside baseball stuff, Ryan. And last but not least, there's Kristen, who shared another photo saying, "My son took this picture near Barnum." Oh my gosh, that's a huge bear to be in. What a small tree. How's the branch not breaking there, Kristen, and your son? That's insane. That's a cool picture right there.
That's a very cool picture. A bear in a Barnum tree.
Oh my gosh. I've always pictured, I've seen bears in my deer stand crawling underneath, but if they were to start coming up, what would I do? I don't know. Watch them come up and then just be prepared to be eaten or something. Put an apple in my mouth maybe? I don't know. There we go.
Yeah, if you're looking forward to belting out songs while watching the new Wicked movie, you better think again, apparently. AMC Theater says the best way to remain popular, which is a song in the movie, by the way, the musical, is to remain quiet. The movie chain reportedly playing a 30-second ad before the film, reminding moviegoers that silence is golden. And according to that ad, that includes no singing and no wailing throughout the movie.
No wailing? You're kind of more the musical fella. What is your opinion on this? Do you think there should be a separate movie where you can sing in it?
I think they are having some screenings where you are promoted to sing, or you're encouraged to sing, rather. But the problem I have, too, if I go to a musical, down in the Twin Cities, they have a lot of beautiful theaters there. When people go to the show and then sing while the professional actors are singing, that sometimes kind of bothers me.
I bet that would.
And so, I'm also kind of the movie guy where if you're talking during the movie theater, I get kind of annoyed by that. So if someone's singing during the movie, that's problematic for me, in my opinion.
That makes sense. I didn't pay to hear that person sing. I paid my $5-10 to come to this movie and see her sing. So
I want to hear Ariana Grande sing.
Yes, exactly. I totally understand.
But what if you have those screenings though, where you're promoted to sing? Go do those.
Sing loud and proud.
Yeah, or in your car, like me.
There you go.
As loud as you want. Hey, this week we are getting ready for Thanksgiving and the season of eating about to begin. Like we were talking about earlier, Hunter, what has to be at your Thanksgiving table? What is a must-have?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for everything. Just that picture looks amazing. Of course the turkey, but one of my favorite things has got to be my mom's green bean casserole.
Ooh.
It's the best. I don't know what she does, but it's something, if there's some kind of special love thing she does, but
it's magical.
It is. It's a magical thing. It's the best thing. And of course, mashed potatoes. And I've said this before, but like getting the bun and shoving everything into the bun, cranberries and mashed potatoes, and those buns are the best too. What about you?
You know, I've really wanted to try for a couple of years now. I've seen it on social media. Costco has this enormous like $10 pumpkin pie. I kind of wanted to try that. Otherwise, gravy. You got to put gravy on every single item of your dish.
Everything. Even the cranberries.
Even the cranberries. Layer it on there. Hey, two related stories to get to now. A new survey finds McDonald's is the top first date choice out there for Minnesota men. The research by Dating News found the top fast food picks for first dates. The second favorite was Pizza Hut, followed by Taco Bell. Apparently 54% of Minnesota men said they would love to be let off the high-cost dating hook and definitely have no problem taking a woman out on a first date to somewhere like McDonald's. Other budget-friendly date ideas, a coffee shop date, and a movie marathon at home.
Oh my gosh, I could see the budget thing. Both me and my girlfriend Kayla, it was our third date. We went to McDonald's, and we both say it was like our favorite date still. And we went to McDonald's, and then we went up on top of the hill, and we were just talking, listening to music, and watching Duluth. It was awesome.
And some of those makes for some of the best memories too, like the lesser paid items. And for fans out there, how about this? McDonald's is in the business of giving customers what they want. The McRib returning on December 3rd, but guess what? Today the sauce is on sale in a huge jug for $19.99. So if you love the McRib sauce, you got to go to wholelotofmcribsauce.com to buy that big old thing.
It seems very expensive, but $19.99?
If you like it, you might as well have a lot of it. Hey, coming up, Hunter is shredding some heavy metal.
That was clever.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Well, when you're driving up the North Shore Scenic Highway, you've probably seen the incredible dinosaur creations made of metal facing Lake Superior, Ryan.
Yeah, we had the privilege to meet the man behind that beautiful work as Hunter here wielded a torch with Dave at Estrada Metal Art.
Hunter, look at you.
I feel like a cowboy. Okay.
Look at this guy. Just a little bit. And then that's called a neutral flame. And then when you squeeze it, you can hear the raspiness. That's a clean tip.
Okay.
We'll take and put your hand up here to hold it, and we'll bring you down. And you're going to stay a 1/16 off the steel. And we're just going to go just a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to backtrack you. And so that's all there is to it.
Okay.
I have been doing this since 89, 90. Nice job.
Thank you.
It's just a good hobby to have. I mean, when you're retired, it's nice to have something that you can go out to the shop, do what you want out there, slow and steady. Nice job. That's it.
Nice. Cool. That's awesome. Thank you. Can I touch it, or probably
No,
it's still
no,
smoking? There's a lot of smoke coming off of it.
You'll be dancing. So I've already got this drawn up here.
What do you draw that with?
Soapstone. And so what I do is get it warmed up where it's red right there. Keep the tip just right off the steel, just a little bit like that. I'm old school, and so I do everything with an oxygen acetylene torch. I don't like using a plasma cutter. And so many artisans nowadays use CAD programs where it's computer generated. They take and they have a plasma cutter that does the cutting for them. And what part of that is art? Everything for me is done by hand. The finishing work is all done by hand. I draw it by hand. It's all hand done, so I consider it art. And this is how I do the dinosaurs. This is pretty much how I do all my artwork.
One of those dinosaurs has to take you
months.
Yeah, I was going to say.
After work, I was driving around Lake of the Isles, and I saw one of these highfalutin homes that had a dinosaur on their property. I walked up to it and I saw how it was all put together, and I thought, I can do that. It's easy for me to take a set of blueprints, look at them, and see them on two-dimensional and figure out what a mechanical room is going to look like three-dimensional. Draw them up on my shop floor, and then I make templates out of it, and it's all just piecing everything together. That's how I came up with my dinosaurs. What's fun with the dinosaurs is I get people stopping all the time here on the North Shore, and can I have my picture taken with? Yeah, stop on. Have a picture taken. Cool. Kids love them. And this one here is a female woodpecker because I put eyelashes on her.
Nice.
Okay.
Look at that.
It's impressive.
That's cool.
Wow.
And so now I'll take and I'll grind in the tail feathers. And now I'll cut in the wings. And then I polish up the edges. And so here's what it winds up finishing like. And then I'll take and I'll spread the feathers here apart a little bit, the head apart. So then I can tape this off and then I can spray the head red. Then after that dries, then I can take the tape off and then I spray clear coat on this. I put on 2 coats on this side, 2 coats on that side. But you can see in how the feathers get ground in across.
Oh, that's cool.
Every single one of them I do a little bit differently. So you can look and see at the woodpeckers. Every single head's a little bit different. I try to put expression on them. It's just fun to play with them. When you're doing it by hand, every single one's a little bit different. Now, show it to the camera.
How'd you turn out?
Not too shabby, huh?
Wow.
Look at that.
So you're the one, you made those leaves on it. Oh.
That's so
If
awesome.
I'm up here, people are always welcome to stop in.
It was a wonderful time. We'll talk more about our time with Dave after the break. Welcome back, everybody. The joy of this job, we get to do fun things. Hunter gets to wield a torch.
Yes.
We get to meet amazing people such as Dave. The other thing, too, I take for granted sometimes is I want to be good at all the things that I do. And so when I see someone who's really good at something, I'm like, you know, I want to do that right away. But Dave's been doing it for how many ever decades?
Seriously.
And so he has perfected the craft of doing this amazing art.
Longer than we've been alive. And
Yeah.
so, you know, you think that you just pick up something and you're really good. You got to have the patience to be able to sit in there. He probably was terrible at first. And now, I mean, look at the things he's created.
Patience, knowledge, and he was so generous as to gift us all our own metal art woodpecker. So Hunter already says he has this up at his house.
It's in my birch tree as you walk down the walkway. It looks so cool there.
It is beautiful, and it's heavy too.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to sustain a lot of things too.
You do some damage with that.
And when you see those dinosaurs up the North Shore too, you go, yeah, those must have taken you a long, long time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
If you'd like to buy some art from Dave, you can see his work at EstradaMetalArt.com. He says you're also welcome to stop by whenever he's there at his shop on the North Shore Scenic Drive. Really amazing guy. Thank you so much, Dave, for having us. Would highly recommend checking out all of his artwork.
Amen.
It was good stuff. Hey, so recently, how about this? I made a big decision for myself. I decided to finally go to the chiropractor.
Nice.
I know, Hunter, here, you probably know how bad my back has always been.
Terrible, man.
I have a terrible back. I'm just like this guy in this video here. You know, couldn't really do much, especially with golf. You know, the swinging motion really did a number on my side. So I've been having problems with my back, my neck. I've been having muscle spasms and whatnot. And so I finally decided, hey, enough is enough. So I decided over the, maybe like a week or so ago, I decided to go to the chiropractor. And I got to tell you, in the number of days since, I've actually slept better, which is kind of wild. And I got a greater range of movement. I can almost finally turn my neck all the way around. You know, it got stuck a lot of the time. So.
Yeah. Well, as long as I've known you, like I said, I mean, you were 24 years old, I think, when I first met you. I'm like, you've got like the back of a 70 or 80-year-old man. I don't know what the heck's going on.
I got a lot of problems. So
yeah.
Now I'm getting adjusted, and they've given me physical therapy steps to go through. And so apparently one of my hips is slightly lower than the other hip, which causes like the incorrect posture or the curvature of the spine maybe. So if you're putting off getting care like I have for a number of years, I hope maybe my story will inspire you to take the first step at home.
I think that's pretty darn cool that you shared that here.
Yeah.
And, you don't have to get that personal, and you did. That's
but now look
nice.
at me.
You're ready to go.
I'm still a little sore from all that adjusting and all that work, so I'm going to take it a little easy.
Nice.
But let's get to a really cool experience Duluth firefighters got to do recently. On their Facebook page, they posted a number of photos of them rappelling and climbing down at Valley Fair, which is Minnesota's largest amusement park, if you haven't been. The training also involved advanced rope rescue techniques and situations, also training in ravines, sharing skills and knowledge between their team as well as the Shakopee Fire Department.
Wow, I hope they got to ride rides too afterwards. That would have been a blast.
That'd be cool. Well, hopefully they were off the rides by the time they got to ride rides. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but not many times you get to say, you know, you're doing some training at Valley Fair.
Yeah. Did you ever get to go to Valley Fair as a kid, like in
I've been
science
there
class?
Just for normal, because I lived in Maple Grove, which is probably like 30 to 40 minutes northwest.
Okay, because I remember Mr. Schlongen's class in ninth grade brought us all there, and we had these instruments that we would perform like zero gravity things on.
Oh, cool.
So we got not anything like what they're doing there, but it reminded me of that story.
Still cool nonetheless.
It was a ton of fun. So very cool they got that opportunity to train on that.
And hey, quickly, are you at home watching a show you love? Well, apparently there's a reason why revisiting our favorite shows and movies makes us feel so good this fall. That's because rewatching something familiar helps you feel in control. So according to a media psychologist, revisiting a story you're already familiar with means you won't be blindsided by plot twists, which can help you feel like you have more control over the narrative.
Keep watching this show. There we go. Rewatch our episodes.
Hopefully this brings you some control in your life. We'll get to enjoy a piece of tomorrow's Blindfold when we come back.
Welcome back, folks. Coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life, you may have your own special recipe when it comes to holiday pies. There's a lot of them out there. But for our blindfold tomorrow, Ryan and I are making apple pies just by guessing. We'll make our own and then test it against an actual recipe here. And you may be surprised by the results here, Ryan.
You may be surprised. Also, I did not realize how many ingredients you did need to make an apple pie. I thought maybe it was just sugar and, apples?
Yes,
so pie crust. But, you know, there's lemon juice that's involved in making apple pies. I never would have thought that.
Honestly, and a very, it's always a good shoot when you get to eat something, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got a lot of food that time. So.
And I watched that full story already. It's going to be an awesome one, so you're going to want to join us tomorrow.
Good.
And before we go, otters at the Milwaukee County Zoo were delighted with some fresh snowfall as wintry weather hit Wisconsin. The zoo joked on their social media, "Snow is here. You otter enjoy it."
Okay, that's awesome though. I didn't know otters loved, I guess they do love snow.
They're having a good time.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And here's another thing. I don't want to make it a promise, but I have some intel about possibly a special guest, not an otter, a special guest who may be joining us in studio tomorrow.
Oh, you better stay tuned. I don't know what's
You better stay tuned. I hope it's going to become reality. We're going to have to wait and see. Well, thank you for joining us today. We love you. We're going to see you tomorrow. We're wishing you a great rest of your Monday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern